WLKY weather with meteorologist Eric Zernich.
It turned into a very active afternoon and evening across the region as rounds of heavy storms and rain pushed through, causing flooding, especially in southern Indiana. And it looks like the impact weather is going to continue for our Friday through the weekend and all the way into Monday as we'll continue with those rounds of scattered showers and storms each of the next several afternoons. We'll have to watch once again for those heavy downpours and some gusty winds with some of the stronger storms that do develop. And after the heavy rain today, that's just going to continue to fuel more of those storms each and every afternoon. So just get ready for more of the same. Let's look at some of the rainfall totals here locally in the metro, and you can see the higher amounts were closer to the east side of town as you get up into Oldham County and into the far western portions of Shelby County. Anywhere from about 1.5 inches to 2 inches of rain fell in those locations. A little less the farther to the south and west you go, but most of us got about 1 inch of rain, a little less than that as you get over in the Harrison County and southern Indiana. But the big winners were again across the river in southern Indiana, especially as you get into Clark County and Washington County. And you can see Washington County is where we still have flash flood warnings. They've just now extended that to 12:15 in the morning because another little batch of rain moved through, continuing to keep that flooding ongoing. But it does look like things eventually should begin to quiet down. Here's a 6-hour loop of the radar showing those showers and storms rolling through the area. Things began to quiet down here in the metro about 9 o'clock, but we got one little batch of rain that kind of fired up out towards Jasper that continues to roll through, and that's what's right over Clark County. We'll zoom in and you can see that. Right near the Charlestown area, still seeing some pretty moderate to heavy rain moving through just now to the east of 65, and that extends back into Washington County. Still got some light to moderate rain falling. So again, that's why they extended that flash flood watch for that area until 12:15. Futurecast is doing a pretty good job with this. It shows most of it pushing out of here. We'll begin to dry up overnight. We'll hang on to some clouds. Won't rule out even a little bit of some patchy fog thanks to all the moisture at the surface tomorrow morning. But I still think most of the first half is dry. Definitely going to have a little bit more cloud cover across the area, so it's not going to be quite as sunny, and that should keep temperatures in the upper 80s for highs. But by 1 o'clock, 1 or 2 isolated showers will begin to fire up. Better chance for some showers and storms might be a little farther to the south, closer to the parkways. That might have the better chance of getting some of those hit or miss pop-up showers and thunderstorms throughout our Friday. But you can see everyone will have that chance for maybe a brief little downpour. I don't think it's quite as heavy or as numerous as what we saw today, but some locations will still get maybe a passing shower in the afternoon and evening before things begin to quiet down heading into the weekend. Live look over downtown Louisville does show things really starting to kind of quiet down as we move later into the night. Still got the clouds, and temperatures, thanks to the rain, are cooled into the mid-70s. That's where we start off overnight. So just some lingering showers, damp, with temperatures pretty much holding right around 75. We'll start off in the 70s for most of the morning with a good bit of cloud cover. Eventually some sunshine gets us into the mid to upper 80s, and I do think a little bit later on we'll have that chance for a few showers and thunderstorms to pop up. But impact weather with scattered showers and thunderstorms each afternoon continues until Monday. Highs upper 80s to low 90s. And then by the middle part of next week, we finally start to get some drier weather in here, but that allows those temperatures to climb. As you can see, we're getting back into the mid-90s with feel like temperatures well into the triple digits by next Wednesday and Thursday.
We're living in those 90s and high 80s, aren't we?
Yeah, so it's a take your poison. Do you want the rain, keep it a little cooler, or do you want the sunshine and it be extra hot? That's what we got.
Yep, all right. Thanks, Eric.